Hmm. Hello, everyone. I haven't been live on this channel in a long time. I'm not even sure if I remember the last time I went live. But hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am KSea. This is KSea's Joy, where I make videos about dolls, dolly things, and miniature things that bring me joy. And I haven't seen y'all or been on here in so long. And I'm looking around because I'm looking for my straw and I can't find it. But I'm here today mainly to show you the dolls that I got from BarbieCon 2025. I will do another live or another video to show the other stuff that I got at BarbieCon. I did attend BarbieCon 2025. It was in Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm gonna apologize in advance. I have a little bit of I'm coming down with something. Um, but I wanted to share. First off, I want to say that I know it's been a while. Life, a lot of things have been going on here in the house and with me. And truth be told, I was dealing with a little bit of a depression, and I am getting help with that. And so I will be slowly coming back. I also slowed down on buying dolls just because of life stuff at home and the economy and things of that nature. So I've slowed down on buying dolls. But I think I talked about that before I took that kind of break. So yeah, so let's get to the dolls. Now I want to say I did amazing because I only actually purchased one doll. I purchased one doll. All these other dolls that I'm about to share with you were gifts either from my table mates or from BarbieCon itself. And yeah, so there was one doll that I purchased, and I'll pull that doll out now. One doll I purchased, but technically she was also a gift. So here, this doll. I don't know how to pronounce her first name, but this doll, I believe she came out before I started collecting. And I wanted her. I wanted her. And I couldn't ever, I found her head. I honestly think I have her head somewhere in this house already. But I wanted the doll. Now, she will not stay boxed. I will tell you that because she has a special articulated body. She has the curvy or articulated body. It's not made to move. It's a curvy articulated body, but she also has articulated ankles. They don't do this body a lot, and I really love that body. So my I'm going to be using a body. However, I have another doll that I can redress her and put her in this whole outfit. So this doll will still be in the whole outfit. But I am going to use her body. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. Hi, Stephen Elliott. Hello, Real Star Officials. Hello. I cannot pronounce your name, but it's BKBRUNO. Hello, Skill Issues. Hi, how y'all doing? I'm on here. I'm doing a live because normally I do videos, but I'm having technical issues. So I thought I would just come on here live. And I'm sharing the dolls that I got from BarbieCon 2025. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing the dolls that I got. Um, And the dolls that I got from BarbieCon, I did not get a lot this year. Um, Finances and all the things, right? This is the one doll that I actually purchased where I had to use my own money. But even with that, BarbieCon gave us, she came from the sales room. BarbieCon gave us a $80 gift certificate for the sales room, which was amazing because that's more than they have given us in years past. One year they gave us $50, and I think one time may have gotten 25. I can't really remember, but this was the most that we've gotten as a money for the sales room. So I used that $80 towards this doll. This doll was $119. So I used the $80 and then I paid with tax $42 and some change. So this is the doll that I purchased with my own money. These other dolls that I'm gonna share, I did not purchase. They were gifts either from my table mates or from BarbieCon itself. Okay, so the next doll. Here we have Barbie Basics. This is the curvy doll. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see her. So this doll, Mattel has a special program that if you are a member of, well, it used to be Mattel Creations, but now they call it Club 59. They do a special program for us so we get sneak peeks, previews of what's coming out next year and things like that. So, and each year I've gone, when they've done the program, they've given us a free doll. So this was the free doll. This wasn't the doll that I had actually got. What they did, it was very random. And they told us, hey, when you get to the doll table, they're just going to hand you a doll. When you get inside, if you want to, make friends with the others that are inside so y'all could do some trading and swapping. And so the original doll that I got was number 3. This redhead, number 3. And I knew I wasn't going to use her. I didn't buy her. I knew I wasn't going to really use her and love her. So I offered it up for a trade. So then I traded and got number 1, which was Kit. And I was like, oh, okay, Kit is cool. I'll figure out how to use her or play with her in the doll store. But then my table mate, she was talking and she was like, I really want a Kit. I had some ideas. She does customizing and all those kind of things. And she was like, I had some ideas. I could really use Kit. And I was like, oh, well, which one did you get? And she was like, oh, I got the curvy. I was like, okay, I'll swap with you. So I ended up swapping Kit for her. So I got the curvy, which I really have to sneeze, y'all. Okay, stop. Okay, so I got this one, which makes sense because most of my dolls in my doll store are curvy. I usually do curvy dolls. So it worked out, and she's really pretty. She's really, like, pretty. Okay, so the next doll I got was a gift from one of my table mates. Ooh, I got these. Thank you. Okay, so this doll I got from one of my table mates. So at the tables, for those who don't know, you do gifts. Guys, I'm gonna have to take a moment because I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you're live, okay? All right, so at the tables that you're assigned to, every time we meet, you have an opportunity to give table gifts. Now, that's only if your table is a gift-giving table. Some tables are not gift-giving. Our table was gift-giving. So, I got this doll as a gift, and she's pretty. I don't have her in my collection. She is Barbie, you can do anything. ballroom dancer. So the dress is really cute. She has a cute face. I don't think I've ever bought this doll before. Like that face mount, I might have it. I'm not sure. She just doesn't look like a familiar face mount. Actually, she looked like the other. I wonder are these two the same face mount? Oh no, she's closed mouth. Okay. So yeah, I got that as a table gift. And then I got another one of him. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram or okay, I have him. I already have him, so I got another one of him. I am not quite sure if I'm gonna make some twins in the doll story or what I'm gonna do. He's gonna stay in the box for right now. And well, thanks for staying. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye. Yes, I'm not sure if I am going to keep him in the box or what I'm gonna do with him. But what's interesting is that the other table, I mentioned a moment ago that um, one of my table mates does customizing dolls. And so she used this doll and made a custom gift for each of us. And here's her customizing that doll. Oh, can you see it? I don't want the glare. Let me see. Can I take the top off? I didn't want to open him just yet. No, I don't think I can take the top off. But she did an amazing job. She does this professionally. And so for her to give us as a gift one of her creations, I think, oh, you see, isn't he so handsome? She did an amazing job with that. Oh, he is so handsome. And I don't have her name on me right now, but in the notes and the description, I will put her information. She's on Instagram. She does these beautiful dolls. You see, can you see it? I'm trying to get out the picture and just show you him. Like, so, like, this is the before, and this is the after. That's amazing. Like, before, Mattel's version, after, after the customizer. So she gave us that as a gift, and I just thought that was so, one, is she's so talented, and two, I thought that was so funny how one gift from one person was the regular Ken, and then we got his customized version. I thought that was awesome. Okay, and I think, yes, it comes down to the final doll that I received, which was the the convention doll. Um, the convention doll, her name is Glimmer in Gold, and there's a little thing right back here. It says Barbie glimmers in gold, leaving a little sparkle wherever she goes. Let me open her up, and y'all can look at her while I'm reading it. So here is the 2025 convention doll. 2025 BarbieCon convention doll. Here she is. So I'm pulling her back so you can see the whole outfit. That is the whole outfit. Good morning. And now I'm going to pull her really close in so y'all can get a look at her. She's a side-eye doll. So it says Barbie glimmers in gold, leaving a little sparkle wherever she goes. She steps into the spotlight shimmering in a gold gown. Here's the gold gown. With an oversized bow adorned with more bows by the way of her long, elegant gloves. So you can see the bows on the gloves right there. A high thigh slit, oh, you see the slit, reveals buttercup toe pointed pumps. Now, can you see the pumps? Let's see if you can see the pumps. Okay, I don't know if you can really see the pumps. to finish her opulent look. This sparkling star wears glamorous old Hollywood waves in a bouncy high ponytail. So you can see her ponytail right there. And Barbie shines bright as she celebrates her golden era, past, present, and future. So this one is mine. This is the AA version. So if you got the other version of her, they use the Mackie face sculpt, is what I was told. It looked like Millie, but they said it was Mackie. So I'm not quite sure what versions, the difference between the versions, because when we first saw it, there was most of my table mates got this version, and there was one person that got the other version. And when she first opened the box and I looked, I immediately thought it was Millie, but it wasn't. I was corrected. I was told no, it's not Millie, it's Mackie. So I think the Mackie and Millie version face modes must be really similar to each other. But this is L. This is, if you know your different face modes, this is L with a side eye in this beautiful chocolate skin tone. And you can see her makeup is her makeup is beautiful. It's the gold over her eyes and this very purplish or iridescent lip color that I love. And then she has on like simple pearl earrings. And I think the presentation is very pretty with the white satin gloves. And she even has some pearl bracelets right there. Yeah, I think the presentation is very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Um, it took me a minute to take her in because I didn't think it would be this face metal. Like, I figured they would use an older, something we don't see a lot. I feel like we're seeing L a lot, and I just thought the doll would be something we don't see a lot, or something a little bit more unique. That's what I thought it would be, something more unique. But the dress is beautiful. It's a beautiful dress. The designer is the same designer that designs the Day of the Dead dolls. He's the same designer. I do apologize, I'm terrible with keeping up with these designers' names and everything. But he designed this doll, and I think he did a beautiful job with designing this doll. I just thought that it should have been more. Like, she's a absolutely beautiful doll. But for me, the convention doll should be unique, different, something that you wouldn't get at the stores. I say that. And I don't, and maybe that is me having too high expectations for the dolls and things like that. But I think when we come to the convention, we come thinking we're going to get something exclusive, something different, which this doll is exclusive. People are selling it on eBay now, from what I've seen. However, it seems like a doll that you could purchase at the store. And so that's the only thing my concern was. Not that it's not a beautiful doll. Like oh, that's what it is. It reminds me of the 40th anniversary, the, I guess it was a remake or whatever, the 40th anniversary of the Black Barbie. The one that she had a high ponytail afro, and she had on a red dress, and it was very long, and it had this split and this thing doing this, and it was in a larger box. The box is black. I don't have that doll. I saw that doll several times at the convention. I kept walking past. I thought about getting it, I picked it up, I put it down, and then when I put it down, someone else bought it, and I was like, okay, it wasn't meant for me. That's what she reminds me of. And I know that doll, when it first came out, it was on sale in stores. It wasn't like, it was limited edition, I'm assuming, but it wasn't exclusive. And that's what this doll reminds me of. And so I just was thinking more, something like avant-garde or yeah. But that's just my opinion. She is still a beautiful doll, though. But that's kind of my opinion. Now, will I use her or will I leave her in the box? So my this is 2025. My 2024 convention doll, I took her out the box. I use her. I play with her. My 2023 doll, I don't use her. She's still in the box. She's setting up on the shelf. I don't think I will use her. I think she's going to stay in the box and sit up on the shelf. Two main reasons is I find it extremely hard to play and take pictures of side-eye dolls. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I take pictures, I do stories, my dolls do stuff. And it's really hard to do that with a side-eye doll. So this doll will probably go up beside the other doll and be on the shelf, just a pretty doll on the shelf, versus the doll that I actually played with from last year's convention. Okay, so that is the dolls that I received from, oh no, there's one more doll, I'm sorry. She's not in a box, so that's why. So, I won one of the table centerpieces. Every night someone wins a table centerpiece, and I won one night. So this is the doll. She has something in her hair. Anyway, this is the doll that I won, the centerpiece. I think it was Maud night. And so here she is. Can you see her? Come on, hold your head up. Now, somebody tell me, is this Millie or Mackie? Because I think it's Millie, but she looks a little different. The painting is done differently. And get into the dress. The dress is really pretty. I do like the dress, and they did give everybody the fashion. So here's the dress, here's the doll. This is the other doll. I won her at one of the table events, and she was the centerpiece. And I also got the doll stand for her because the doll stand was a part of me winning. Now, the box that she was sitting on, I gave that to my table mate. It was Maud because not to say I didn't like it. I didn't want the box. So that box was Maud, and I gave it to my table mate. So yeah, here is, and that's all the dolls that I got from BarbieCon 2025. So thank you for tuning in, those that stayed the whole time. Skill issue, thank you for coming in, leaving, and coming back. I appreciate you being here. And I will see you all. The next one, I am going to try to come on and show the other things, the non-doll things that I got at BarbieCon, because there's a lot of gifts and things that I got that were not actual dolls, but they were gifts and they're doll related. So I will show that in the next video. All right, I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.